Hello, everybody. This is Shady from Sire Weather, and right now we do have three severe thunderstorm warnings in effect right now that we're going to be covering as this day goes on. As we do have a slight risk out there, pretty good risk for tornadoes right now. Something we just need to look out for. But honestly, it's going to be a very good day here. We're going to go ahead and switch over to the radar and show you the severe thunderstorm warnings that we have in effect right now. Um, and kind of show you what we got going on right now as we are going into the later part of the evening in the evening hours. We got one severe thunderstorm warning for Forward and Corwall, and then also into Tahali, and this one is for Ford City. This is going to be on Texas 6, the Highway Texas 6, on County Road Texas 6, correction. This has a 2-inch hail marker, and this one does go for, let's see here, forward. This thing goes forward to like 4:45 Central Standard Time. You guys are under the gun for a severe thunderstorm warning as we go on to later tonight. We go into the evening hours, obviously. Another severe thunderstorm warning we gotta look out for portions of Cook and portions of Cook right now. This one's gonna be down here. Let me go ahead and switch radars real quick so y'all can see what's going on, as we do have another severe thunderstorm warning in effect right now. This one's for Cook areas of Silver, Texas, 280, 208 Texas Road, and also we got to look out for Interstate 277, as there is a severe thunderstorm warning. And look at this, this one actually might be concerning here, as we do have possibly the first tornado warning. Yep, okay, so I'm going to put it out there right now. There is rotation on both of these things, and I wouldn't be surprised if we see a tornado. Yep, okay. Alright, so right now we do have a possible tornado on the ground. You can see that inflow coming in, and you see the outflow coming out. So matching that rotation and looking at it right now, we can see that there is possibly a rotation. And if you're wondering where the rotation is, it's anywhere through here. That's your rotation. So those are the areas of that you need to watch out for. Is that is a clear indication of rotation. So is down here also a rotation signature. You see that red touching that green, that's an indication of rotation. So we might have something here, as we have a severe thunderstorm warning right now and a possible tornado on the ground at this time. Don't have anything right now to kind of go off of. But if you're in Silver, if you're on 208 Texas route, if you're in Blackwell or Fort Chadburn, you need to get in cover as we have two areas of rotation with these storms, and you can see they're just firing up right now. And we're gonna take a quick look over here to see if this is doing anything. It's trying to up here. There is an indication of rotation, so we might have three tornado warnings in effect, unofficial at this time. But by the indications of it, there is that little area that we could see a possible tornado or not. With these areas, take a look at the CC real quick. You know, I do see a CC here. This is concerning. We'll see if that matches up with the rotation, and kind of doesn't. No, it doesn't show up with the rotation, but there is two areas of rotation now. Take a look here at this one here. We'll take a look here. Still that indication of rotation. I mean, there's still rotation there. Also, storms behind here are firing up. 1-inch hail on this storm right now too, as it goes into Blackwell and Fort Chadburn. So definitely something we need to keep a lookout for. If that goes tornado warned, we will go back to that storm. But real quick, I just want to take a quick look at this storm here. As we are taking a look at this, this storm is currently very, so to say, interesting right now. We got to take a look at this real quick. Ivan and Grufford. 1-inch hail on this storm. Once again, these storms are producing some large hail. And once again in Dallas, look at that. Dallas area getting pounded with a bunch of severe weather looks at things. I mean, they're getting some severe weather in that area. But once again, something we need to keep a lookout for. I'm going to keep an eye on this one too, as we are going to be looking at this storm here, as it goes in and you can see there still is still is a severe thunderstorm warning for this. But I wouldn't be surprised if we see a tornado warning for this anytime soon. As we go on into tonight, we'll see some more activity. But it's still late in the evening right now, honestly. I don't see anything really happening at this time. It's something we need to keep a lookout for. But once again, we'll just keep an eye out for this and keep an eye out and see what it does. Let me take my jacket off real quick if that's okay with you all. Getting a little hot right now. Whew, it's getting a little hot in here. But once again, severe thunderstorm warnings for these areas. This one's going to be for forward. It's going to be till 4:45 CST, and then this one up here for Stephens and Young areas for this is going to be 5 o'clock CST, and then Cook and Nolan and Sterling. This one's going to be until 4:45 CST. So still looking at these right now. Still keeping an eye out on these storms as they move into prime condition. And if you don't know what I mean by prime condition, I mean this is the area right here that we're looking out for storms. And I guess the latest HRRR model has came in, and let me take a look at this. It's a personal look right now. I mean, the instability, the humidity is just there. I mean, nothing's stopping it from happening. I mean, the ingredients and everything are there. So I wouldn't be surprised if we do see anything start to form. Humidity is there. Wind gust. Wind gust is there. I'm just scrolling through here, seeing what I can see with this right now. Cape shear. Man, that's a lot of shear in that. Yeah, these storms have perfect ingredients with this. So let's go ahead and we did get a latest update since the video of the outlook. So we're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna pull this over here so I can show you all what I see. Make sure that works out. Okay. So as you can see, the tornado threat's perfectly there with a 5% in Colburn, Texas, Berlin, Texas, Weatherford, Texas, Benbrook, Texas, and Brownswood, Texas. And once again, that 2%'s there. So the main concern right now is this hail and tornado threat. I mean, those are some big chunks of hail falling with these storms. So we just got to keep a close eye out on this as this goes forward into later tonight as a threat for hail. Once again, taking a look here, we just did get a report in here. It said report from Imping, quarter uh, quarter 1 inch hail. So that was reported there in let me go ahead, Comanche, Oklahoma, northeast of Mears. So 1 inch hail reported up there. Very concerning. But we're going to take a quick look here and see if that rotation's still there. Still a little bit of rotation. It seems to be dying off. I mean, that's where that rotation was. And that's also the thing here. So this is the concerning part. If I was anywhere on here in 208 Texas, Route Texas, I would not be driving. I'd be getting in the ground, getting in the ditch. Once again, another area of broad rotation going on. You have that green here, and you have that red touching each other, and that's an indication of some rotation. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a tornado warning out of this. I mean, it's all clumbered together. I mean, they're there. It's prime condition. Once again, we're just general thing we're talking about right now. Just seeing if it's all there. You know, the ingredients are there. We're just currently just looking out, wondering what's going on. So we're just kind of observing, really just waiting to see what we do. Once again, this is going to probably be severe thunderstorm warning. State Route 67, if you're in Coleman and Velarua, or Santa Ana, or Interstate 283. You have a strong thunderstorm heading that way for those areas. So just once again, just continuing to watch these storms, as these clumper of storms all together here are going to be our main target. Once again, these areas and this area here, we're seeing two areas of rotation that are just continuing to go. So once again, just but like watch your weather radio. Listen to us. We'll tell you if we see anything. There's just two areas of rotation that are very concerning right now that we're just keeping an eye out on, and so we're just going to continue to keep an eye out on this as we go into later tonight. You can see still just two thunderstorm warnings right now. Wouldn't be surprised if this one goes severe thunderstorm warning soon, as it has a 1 inch hail marker, and that usually indicates if there's a severe thunderstorm warning or not. Once again, I wouldn't be surprised if this one goes severe thunderstorm warned, because it does have a indication of 1 inch hail. So that's the thing with these storms, is they're producing some large hail and gusty winds too. You can see these storms firing from the back of it too. They're in perfect conditions. They're just continuing to fire up, one after another, one after another. So we're just continuing to watch this as it goes on. If you have any questions in the and leave it in the comments below, we'll tell you what's going on. If you have any questions, concerns, or anything you need us to fix, as this has been a long time since we've been live, anything that you want us to improve on, just once again, let us know as we go on later into night, as we are going to be streaming for a long time. But once again, I mean, take cover now if you're in any of these areas, especially Edworth or Robert Lee or Cook. Take cover now, as you guys are under the gun for some severe weather. Still a little bit of rotation. We'll take a look at this as the next scan zooms right in soon. You'll see that area's a rotation, still some rotation. This area is a little bit of rotation. So if you're in anywhere from 158 on Texas going into Robert or Lee, or Sterling City, anywhere from Highway 87, definitely don't want to be out there, as there is a area of concern for possible, rotation or a possible tornado. Just gonna take a look here. We'll continue to take a look and see what's happening right now. Let's see. Just going through Twitter here as we do have some time. Just gonna see if I can find any possible, helpful stuff right now. TWX, that might be helpful. Okay, so apparently there is a report. I can't put this out there, like picture or anything, but I'm just going to describe it to you. There's a lowering, a rotation on a wall cloud on this storm, apparently. Tracers and spotters have reported it. Once again, this is a rotating wall cloud right now with a lot of rotation. So, once again, I can't say anything about this. I can't report it, or can't go out, basically, put it out there and say it's not. But there is a little bit of rotation we gotta look out for. But still, I mean, we're gonna continue to get reports as this comes in. New severe thunderstorm warning for areas of Chillicothe, Medicine Mound, Chillicothe, Texas, by the way, Tolbert, those areas. So this is gonna be for it's gonna be till 5:30 CST. So let's continue to look at this. Continue to see if there's any latest info on this. Still not a lot of info about this. Continuing to watch the severe thunderstorm warning as there is rotation in these two areas that we are concerned about. I honestly think that these could turn out to be tornado potential, if they continue to go on into the better ingredients But once again, we'll just continue to watch this. Taking a look at this. That storm's still firing up and doing some stuff. It's producing some heavy rain and gusty winds and a little bit of hail at times. So once again, just continue to monitor this situation. Um, Anywhere from Edith, if you're anywhere from Edith, Cook, or Robert Lee, take cover now as there is a rotating wall cloud that has been reported. And I wouldn't be surprised if there's another one here or if there's another one here as we go on, because these two areas are very concerning with their rotations. So just take cover now. Take this as if it's a tornado warning, because there could be a possibility that this will be tornado warned soon. New severe thunderstorm warning for Santa Ana, Coleman, Valeroa, and Coleman areas. This includes portions of Interstate 283, Interstate 84, and Interstate 67, in Texas Route 206. So, severe thunderstorm warning has been issued for those areas. This one should expire. Let's take a look here. In effect till 4:45 p.m. So this one is about to expire, and I think they might issue another one soon. We'll just continue to monitor this. Get a drink real quick. Sorry about that, guys. So we'll continue to monitor this situation as there is a severe thunderstorm warning on this with a rotating wall cloud and some rotation. Still a little bit of rotation there. Wouldn't be surprised if it's still rotating. If it's still rotating right now. Um, this area is rotating too. Wouldn't be surprised if it's just still rotating right now. This radar is showing us the best indication of what's going on right now. So we'll continue to monitor this situation. Let's see. Is this the same storm? It's another storm here. Yeah, that's a whole nother storm. Okay, so I've just seen this area right here. There is a little bit of indications of rotation. Still fairly young in its maturation. But still, that's an area of rotation we gotta look out for. But these two storms right here, this storm right now still has a lot of inflow coming into this storm. Once again, we're gonna go ahead and issue this. There is a new severe thunderstorm warning in effect for areas of Cook County and Central Texas till 4:43 p.m. Central Standard Time. A thunderstorm was located over Sanaco, moving east at 25 miles an hour. Hazard 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts, $half size hail. That is some large hail, everybody. You do not want to be outside on those in that storm. Source radar indicated, and this is also, once again, to roof siding and trees. Still continuing to watch this storm, and just a continuation of the severe thunderstorm warning as it moves on, but still something to keep a lookout for. They haven't issued a severe thunderstorm warning um, for it right now, or a tornado warning correction, but still we got to keep an eye out on this as it continues to move to the east. Thought my phone was ringing up. Sorry, guys. So we'll continue to monitor this situation as there is a severe thunderstorm warning. It looks like this storm down here near Teenson is starting to get its act together as there is a little bit of inflow coming in here. We'll just check this and make sure, verify this once again. Yeah, it's got some inflow coming in here. You see, it's got a little bit of rotation trying to go. Um, yeah, it's trying to go. There is a little bit of rotation. Once again, there's nothing in front of these storms to stop it. So if there's going to be rotation, it's going to be in these areas. I mean, there's nothing. You can see nothing in front of it. Nothing at all. So I wouldn't be surprised if we do see any spin up tornadoes with there being really nothing in front of it. The only one that's probably really killing this that's in front of it is it just popped up in our shower, and there's probably a lot of So say not very much stuff in here to help it out. But we'll continue to monitor the situation. St. Angelo, Angelo or Angelo, anywhere from those areas. If you live north of that city, look out as there is a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado in those areas. And once again, if you live anywhere in Sterling City, get ready. You have another severe thunderstorms, severe thunderstorms that are capable of producing large hail in those areas. But we continue to monitor this as we just got an update on the radar. Still a little bit of rotation here, not by much, but that's some broad rotation. If I was the NWS in this area, and I'm not, once again, I'm not the NWS, this is the area I would issue the tornado warning. If you live anywhere in Edith, Cook, Robert Lee, take cover now, as there does look to be a indication of a little bit of rotation that could produce a tornado. We're gonna go here. I do want to take a look at Twitter. I know this isn't the best information to get stuff from, and no, I don't see much here. I don't really see much there. It's still looking at this and seeing what's going on right now, but really nothing on Twitter by the looks of it of these storms. I think these mostly are just continuing to develop. They're maturing, so to say. So they're in its stage where they're basically maturing into a thunderstorm. The ingredients are there. It's just trying to wait and see what it does, because once again, these storms popped out of nowhere just a little bit ago. So there's, you know how you grow up everything. Well, that's what these storms are trying to do. They're trying to grow up and basically get all of its energy together, and then, so to say, spin, which is tornadoes. So we're just still in the maturing stage of these, but it does show indications of possibly a tornado, and that's the concerning part. So anywhere in Edith, you guys are under not under a severe thunderstorm warning, but this storm in particular has a little bit of a rotation here. So I wouldn't be surprised if it does drop a tornado. But we'll continue to watch this as it goes on into areas of Robert Lee or Burnett. So we'll just continue to watch this as it just continues to go more to the east right now. Once again, if you have any comments or questions, put it in the chat below. So we do tend to stay live for a little bit later tonight. And if we see anything we might like to see or don't like to see, we'll let you know. But right now, we're just kind of in the maturing stage, just waiting for everything to fire up. Right now, that's basically all we could do. And I do think we might have a quiet period later tonight. Knock on wood. But still, we're just in the maturing stage of these. But if we do have a quiet period, we'll hop over here to the models, show you what's going on. I don't know if we'll be putting out a video tomorrow. We will definitely try if we are, as we could, see some more severe thunderstorms tomorrow, just by the looks of it. I want to go ahead and say this. A severe thunderstorm watch 31 was issued at March 7th, 2024 at 2:01 UTC, which is Central Standard Time. This expires at March 8th, 2024 at basically 4 a.m. So here's your severe thunderstorm watch. We'll go ahead and show you this real quick. So here's the severe thunderstorm watch we're looking at. This is severe thunderstorm watch, and this is for 10 p.m. Central Standard Time, and this is from 3 p.m. until 3 p.m. Central Standard Time again. Tornado threat low. EF2 plus tornado is very low, and a severe wind moderate. Severe hail is high, so that's the very concerning part with these storms is large hail. 2+ inch hail, moderate. That is concerning. So those are the things we gotta look out for. Once again, this is severe thunderstorm watch. Severe thunderstorm watch 30. This was previously. This is until 2:25 from 2:25 p.m. Central Standard Time till 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. Tornado threat low. EF2 plus very low. Severe wind moderate, and 65 kilometers plus wind hot low, and then severe hail high, and then 2+ inch hail moderate. So we'll continue to monitor this. Hold up real quick, guys. This headset might have died. Yep, it turned off on me. I'm sorry about that, guys. So we'll continue to monitor this as it moves on into tonight. We'll continue to take a look of what's going on right now. We're just continuing to monitor what's going on and seeing what all we can find out. Um, but take a look at some little bit of once again some more radars. You can see there still is a little bit of rotation here. There still is some rotation near Edith. If you're in Edith, take cover now, as there could be some gusty winds with this once again. And look at that. That rotation is still kicking up now. I mean, it's still showing a little bit of rotation. I will tell you where that is. This is going to be anywhere from Fort Chadburney. Fort Chadburney. So there is two areas of rotation here still. So I would very much say take cover now, as there still is some rotation on these storms. We'll just continue to cover these storms as it goes on. It looks like this area here, by the looks of it, did have some rotation here. It kind of fizzled off. I don't know what it's doing, but by the looks of it, sorry, I'm just switch over to my little marker here. You can see there was a little bit of inflow notch, and then it kind of concluded with itself and kind of had that greenish stick together. So we don't know what it's all doing, but we'll continue to monitor that as it goes on. Let's see here. Sorry, I was just kind of taking a look here what's going on. So approaching winter. I mean, there really isn't that much to show here as we're still looking at this. I want to show you guys something cool that I've learned how to do. Okay, this is what I'm going to show you. So here's this. Obviously, you have these storms here. This is going to be your cloud base, what they look like. And this is something I've very much so learned over to the Daheim of getting better at severe weather. So here, this is going to be your cloud base. Look at that. That just looks mean. So these clouds are reaching anywhere from, let's say, heck, I don't know. These clouds are reaching very high. So that's your cloud base, what you're looking at right there. And that's a good indication of seeing what they look like and what they look like without being in that area. So to say, they're kind of looking like they're reaching at least 30,000 feet up there, maybe 35,000 in some areas. So they're very, it's very interesting to see it and see what it looks like, because not a lot of meteorologists out there know a lot of this advanced stuff, and we'll continue to look at this stuff because it's very interesting. Um, yeah, really nothing right now. Yeah, really nothing. We're just continuing to monitor this situation right now as we go on. Um, you know, as these storms very so continue, we'll just continue to watch this. I want to take a look here at this storm. As we move on from that storm, we're going to look at this storm here. Here's your storm here. This is going to reach Crawford. Your hail size, look at that. That is crazy. 1 inch, 1.3 inches of hail. That's a nasty one, folks. That's a nasty one, indeed. University Park in downtown Dallas, look at this. You got a major nasty storm heading that way. Even Blatch Springs, look at that. You guys are under the gun for some severe weather, too, with this shower coming in right now. But that's very much the concerning part. But you guys in south of Dallas will have these storms later tonight, but not really severe as what we're seeing right now. But we'll continue to monitor the situation. Let's see. Just continuing to monitor this situation. We'll take a look at this velocity here. It has seemed to die off just a little. So this is good, everybody. This rotation is seen to die off just a tad bit, not by much, but it's seeming to die off a little. Now, near Fort Chadburn, the rotation is still a little bit there. We're just kind of seeing just a little bit at times, not by much. So we'll continue to monitor this little area here as it continues to update. But we'll just continue to monitor this. Near Tyson, you guys are looking at a strong thunderstorm still. So we'll continue to monitor your guys' thunderstorms as it continues to impact your area. Once again, if you have any comments, questions, or concerns, or anyone you want us to know about, or anything you'd like us to tell about, put it in the comments below. As we're continuing to monitor a severe thunderstorm risk and tornado risk in the areas of, once again, Texas, Oklahoma, and Kansas too today. Look at that. You don't see that pretty much often. We're just continuing to monitor severe weather. I mean, it's going to be interesting. So just continuing to monitor the situation. It did seem to reach back up to 1 inch hail on the storm near Maverick, Texas. So look at that. There's a little bit of rotation there. Very concerning, but little bit of rotation there. I don't know what it's trying to do, but we shall see. Um, New severe thunderstorm warning. This is a continuation near Crawford, Salesville, Piran, and Joplin, Texas. Um, there's another severe thunderstorm warning in those areas. Most of this goes for 0Z, which is going to be 6 o'clock. 5 o'clock. I think 5 o'clock, I will say. Their time's a little weird, so it's hard to tell. Yeah, this is till 6 o'clock Central Standard Time. Their time's a little weird, so it's hard to figure out at times, but we'll just have to bear with me. But most of these severe thunderstorm warnings are just continuing to happen right now, as currently we do have 5 severe thunderstorm warnings. Can you believe that? 5 severe thunderstorm warnings in effect. New report just coming in right now. Non-thunderstorm wind gusts reported near Bursco, Texas, on a mesonet. 62-mile-an-hour wind gust. Look at that. That's some heavy wind gust right there. That's a heavy wind gust. So we'll continue to monitor this situation as we come into today, as we just continue to move on into later this tonight. We're just continuing to monitor the situation. No tornado warnings at the time, but we're just continuing to monitor everything. We're just chilling right now. But as this goes on, we're just chilling right now. We're just watching what these do and everything. So, yeah. I mean, there ain't really nothing special about this right now when we're just monitoring the situation. So, we'll just monitor the situation, see what's going on, and go on from there if that's good with you guys. Monitor this here. So, right now we do have 4 severe thunderstorm warnings. One was allowed to expire. So that's always good to hear. One was allowed to expire right now, so just four severe thunderstorm warnings right now. That's all we have in effect at this time. So we'll just continue to monitor this situation as we go on. So just four severe thunderstorm warnings areas. One severe thunderstorm warning for these areas. I'm gonna read it out for you. Jack, Polo, Penton, and Polo, Penton, Parker. Severe thunderstorm warning for you. Coleman. Severe thunderstorm warning for you till uh, um, six. No, sorry, 5:45 Central Standard Time, and then another one for Cook until 5:30 Central Standard Time, and then once again Texas Forward, Hardman, and Wilburg until 6:30, 5:30 Central Standard Time. Sorry, these Central Standard Times are very difficult, so to say, to keep up with, as you could say. Still a little bit of rotation here in this storm right now. Not much, but still something to keep an eye out on as we go on for today. Of course, we are going to have to switch radars as we go on. So we're continuing to monitor this situation going on in Texas as we do have four severe thunderstorm warnings in effect as we go into later today with severe thunderstorm warnings and about everything you can know about what's going on right now. So the severe thunderstorm warning right now, we're really not seeing much right now. Classics, classic though, right here. This storm, what we're looking at. I mean, look at this storm here. You see how it has that little hook, that little notch on that, and it kind of shifts back around. That's what we like to see when it comes to storms. You know, you want to see that in classic supercells with that inflow and outflow. I mean, so is this. You see how it might be odd shaped, but you see how it has that classic inflow coming in. That's what fuels these storms into having rotation and tornado producing storms. When you want to have that storms, you want to have that classic inflow, you want to have that classic outflow, and that's what helps these storms to provide, you know, keep its energy together. If you don't want tornadoes, that's what you don't want to see. But that's just a keyword of what we have been seeing, and just looking at Robert Lee areas. I mean, look at that right there. You see how it is? It's got that inflow going in and that outflow coming out right here. I mean, isn't that something right there? It's tightened up a lot from the latest scans. And you want to know where the rotation is? It's nowhere near where the airflow is. It's way back here near Cook. So it's still got that rotation. It's just not doing anything right now. And now with that latest update, you can see there's your rotation in that area. It's seeming to die off, and we'll look at this. It's trying to die off, which that's a good thing. But near Fort Chadburn, I mean, it's still there. You know, it's still there. There's still that little bit of rotation. Not by much, though. Maybe if we switch radars, we can see what's going on. I'll switch radars for you guys to kind of get a good idea of what's going on. KDYX is the radar. So the thunderstorm's still there on this radar. It's showing more of intensity on this one. I mean, it's showing more of intensity on a lot of that. The radar, it's kind of in that radar hole, if you know what I mean, with it. It's kind of in that radar loop where you can't tell really what's going on. But right now, Fort Chadburn, I mean, it's still there. There's still that rotation. there's still that inflow. There's still stuff getting into it. But the issue we're having now is look at this, how this is connecting. You don't want to see this. They're very much connecting together right now. These two storms are connecting together, providing feed and energy, basically kind of concluding with themselves. And that's not what you want to see, because when they conclude, they'll just connect together. It's kind of like connecting the dominoes or connecting, Legos. That's what you don't want to see, because this doesn't have stuff in front of it, but yet it has that whole storm right here that's still not, there's not much of a gap. That's what I'm trying to say. But there's still that inflow, and look at that hail, 2 inch. This storm, it could do something with how it has very much not much in it, inflow wise. Like it has a lot of outflow in it. But we'll continue to monitor the situation. And once again, Interstate 277. You guys are under the gun for these two severe thunderstorm warnings that are capable of producing some little bit of rotation through the radar. So we'll continue to monitor this as we go on. We'll continue to monitor this, see what's going on. Let me take a look here and see what's going on. Let's see. Go to their Twitter. Yeah, not really much going on right now. No, it's starting to get that time where it's going to be very hard to tell what's going on. Right now we're getting in that mode right now where we're just kind of just vibing. We're kind of just zooming in and seeing what we can see. Really nothing to see here. What's going on? We're just kind of checking things out. Not really, doing much right now. Let's see if there's any previous. Nope, no, no. And note the severe thunderstorm watches. Let's see. Was a there's a couple mesoscale discussions. At least there was, but there's not anymore. There's just two severe thunderstorm watches. So what I think it's gonna be is just mainly watching these severe thunderstorm watches, and we'll just kind of, you know, tell you what's going on and what we see. You see this severe thunderstorm warning here. It's kind of diluting itself. It's kind of killing itself, if you know what I mean. It's still a little bit of rotation here, but as you can see, it's kind of falling apart right now, and it really doesn't look too healthy with it kind of falling apart. I think this one here is going to be the dominant one when it comes to severe thunderstorm warnings. I think that right there is going to be the dominant one, and I think this one right here is going to be something we got to look out for as it's continuing to wrap up. And I think it's going to be in that stage where it's going to kind of, redevelop maybe. And we'll just continue to monitor these as it's continuing to impact portions of Texas today. We'll just continue to monitor that and see what's going on right now, because we're really just on a standstill, so to say. Yeah. We'll just continue to monitor this situation now and kind of put this on a radar loop if it's okay with you guys. We'll kind of put this on a radar loop and we'll show you all what's going on. So, if it's alright with you guys, let's just go ahead and take a quick 2-minute break or something. Show you what's going on, and we'll just kind of put this on a loop row here. All right, I will be right back, everybody. We'll zoom it. We'll click back in if we do see anything. Breaking in here, we do have a new, so say, severe thunderstorm warning. This goes until 6:15 p.m. Central Standard Time at 5:11 p.m. Central Standard Time. Severe thunderstorm warning is located over Fort Chaberdine, moving east at 30 miles an hour. Hazard, um, winds, gusts, and nickel-sized hail. Once again, this is a severe thunderstorm warning for those areas. Another severe thunderstorm warning until 6:15 Central Standard Time at 5:14 Central Standard Time. Severe thunderstorm warning was located near Ball, Bollinger, and this is hazard mile an hour, 60 mile an hour, and half dollar size hail. Jeez. Okay, and then this is new too that we just have realized. The rotation has now just picked up here, and this one is having a heyday right now. I mean, there is rotation there now, and it is very imminent of what's going on right now. It just started kicking back up. You can see that's what you want to see. You want to see that classic hook if you want supercells and tornadoes. So it's got a lot of inflow pushing into it. And just to kind of clear it out and show you what you want that inflow going in. And that's what you want fuel in these tornadoes. You want that outflow coming out. And those together will produce tornadoes in rotation. Something you want to see if you want tornadoes, something you don't want to see if you don't want tornadoes. But once again, uh, that's what we have right now. That's what's going on. That's the issue right now. So, Burnett T, you guys need to take cover now as there is a, so say, severe thunderstorm warning for your area. What up, Storm Chaser 2010? How you doing today? Um, so we're just continuing to monitor these situations as there is a severe thunderstorm warning and severe thunderstorm tornadoes and pretty much everything. The ingredients are there. We're just kind of it's in the waiting game right now. We're just kind of waiting to see what goes on and what is going to go on. That's what we're seeing, and that's basically what the deal is right now. We're just continuing to monitor what's going on. So yeah, that's what's going on right now. Take a look at this rotation again. There's still a lot of rotation there, and you can see you want that green touching that orange, and sometimes red too. It's just different color tables I have on here. Not to get into tech wise, but still, there's rotation there. There's a lot of broad rotation. I wouldn't be surprised if they issue a severe thunderstorm soon. Tornado warning, correction. Uh, this one's kind of falling apart here. Really, not much of concern. These storms back here are firing up still, so we'll continue to watch that as it goes on. So yeah, that's what we got going on right now. Um, just a little update here. Take a look at the velocity. Still a little bit of rotation here. Still some rotation. Not much of a CC, and a CC's correlation coefficient. Correlation coefficient also kind of shows us, so say, if there's anything touching the ground, is there debris getting lofted? Really, not much, not nothing. New update here on the latest radar scan. We'll take a look at the rotation here. Still some rotation here. Look at this. There's a little bit of rotation still in that general area of concern. There's still some rotation, not as broad, not as much as I certainly thought there would be on the latest update, but we'll continue to monitor this right now. So yeah, that's what's going on right now. That's the game plan right now. We'll just continue to monitor this situation. Once again, if you have any comments, questions, concerns, link them in, put them in the comments. And once again, I appreciate it. So we're continuing to just monitor the situation. Just gonna go ahead and get some water. Whew, a lot of talking, a lot of action, a lot more to come. Got Ball and Gear. You guys have a storm right on top of you. I wouldn't be surprised if you guys could see some hail out of that. Burn it, the Maverick, get ready. You guys have another thunderstorm back here, still kicking up. Edith Cook and Robert Lee, I know you just got done with this thunderstorm, but you guys have another one going your way, too. So get ready. And this right here, this kind of shows us what's going on here. If we go here, it's a threshold of what's rotating. So yeah, that's pretty much what's going on. New severe thunderstorm warning, and this is for Oklahoma. This is a lot of areas here. Let's see. Sorry. That's it. Done. till 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. At 5:20 p.m. Central Standard Time, the severe thunderstorm was located 7 miles southeast of El Dorado, moving north at 35 miles an hour. Hazard golf ball size hail and 60-mile-an-hour wind gust. Wow. That's some heavy hail, folks. Let's switch over to this radar here and it'll show us what we can see. Interstate 62. You guys and near Atlas, you guys are under the gun. Look at this. That area is concerning. Odell, um, that's very concerning, if I would say so myself. That's a nasty thunderstorm right there. I mean, look at that. Taking a look here, we'll take a look at the, rotation. Not much rotation we're seeing here. Not really much rotation we're seeing, but some we gotta keep a lookout for. I mean, that's a large statement they just put out there of golf ball size hail. So that's very concerning as we go on. Um, yeah, it's concerning, all right. Take a look here. Um, Oof. Okay, we'll switch over here real quick. Just looking at some reports real quick. Rotation's still there near Burnett. So there's still rotation there. We're still looking at a little bit of rotation there. I really don't see much else. There's still a little bit of rotation going on right now. There's still rotation, and we're just continuing to monitor this situation. I really don't know what else to say here. As we're just in the severe thunderstorm game right now. That's pretty much all we're looking at is just severe thunderstorm warnings after severe thunderstorm warnings, if you know what I mean. So that's what's going on. That's the game plan. That's what we're seeing. Continue to look of what's going on. All right. Let's see here. Rotation here near Burnett and also Fort Cheyburn. Um, it's kind of died off. We'll take a look here. What I mean by died off. So this is the previous scan. Obviously, there was rotation there, right? There's a little bit of rotation. But going into the next scan, you can see it kind of died off. Well, what you want is you want that darker green. And we'll go back here. You want that darker green touching that. So by the looks of it, it's not so much there. It's safe to say that looks to be a little bit of a good thing that it's um, decreasing on the rotation, but still has a nasty hook on it. It's something we gotta keep a lookout for as it comes on to more areas. We'll take a look at here, Twitter real quick. I'm gonna take a look, see if I find any more reports I need to point out for. So we'll just continue to monitor this situation. So yeah, we're just continuing to monitor the situation right now. Taking a look here. Any more severe thunderstorm warnings we need to point out? Not really a lot of severe thunderstorm warnings. Not by much. So we'll just continue to monitor this situation. I'm at that point where we're just thinking, what if? I mean, the ingredients are still there. Let me look here, and let me take a look at the code due page, which is also a model of that shows us what's going on, and this is 22Z still. That's not what we want. Ooh. Alright, so take a look at the college due page. Still storms here, but there's still storms firing up later tonight. Okay. So, yeah, I mean, that's really what we got here. That's just round zero. What's going on right now? Not much happening, so much to say. Um, yeah, we pretty much have seen this storm develop from this to this, from rotation here, from this, and now it's this, the this, and it's kind of dying off. I mean, honestly, there's really nothing there now. So I'm gonna go ahead and say it here. Fort Chadburney, Fort Chadburney, and anywhere on north of Interstate 277. Uh, Go ahead. You're good to get all your safe places. There was indication of possibly a tornado in the area, but the rotation wise, but really not much no more. I think the main concern now is just hail, showers and thunderstorms right now. That's all of the concern that we're thinking of, and that's what I'm thinking right now. I mean, unless Twitter's saying otherwise, then that's a whole different game. Yeah, that's pretty much what we got going on right now. So we're kind of in that point of just waiting. Once again, that severe thunderstorm warning was allowed to expire. So with that, we're down to 5 severe thunderstorm warnings. 5 severe thunderstorm warnings. Still less than 1 inch hail in Bellinger. Okay, we'll just sit and wait and chillax. Well, I think this is a time and point where we can just chillax and see what's going on. But really not much to do, severe thunderstorm warning wise. I mean, there's really no indications of rotation I don't see here. I think it's mostly going to be a hail threat here, what I'm thinking of. Because unless this storm decides to develop more, unless this storm right here decides to develop more, I think we're out of the clear on a tornado threat for now. But I think that's mainly what we're looking at. And this is a large hail threat, by the way. So it's just a big glob of hail and strong winds and heavy rain. That's very much what that storm is containing of. That's what it looks like. That's basically what it looks like right now. So we'll continue to monitor this storm. Still looking here. There's a little bit, still a little tiny rotation signature, not by much, not by much. Now, if this storm decides to, what I'm thinking of, this is what I think this storm should do. If it wants to, if it just cuts half of this right here, right? Just cuts half of this, and that notch tries to get out more this way, that could be a big time issue because then it'll have inflow and there's nothing in front of it. So that's what that storm needs to do if it wants to do something. And I think that's mainly what we're looking at right now. Really, not much here. Not much to do here. Why is this watching and learn and watch and learn, watch and learn? It's what we're looking at, just watching and learning, seeing what's going on. Not much to do, everybody. Not much here. We'll just continue to watch this, see what it does, see what anything does. We'll just, watch and see. Nothing on Twitter. It's very surprising. Now, I will say, this is very rare if it does want to do this. It could have inflow going from that way. It really depends which way the winds are like shifting and going. Because if it tries to do this and kind of shifts that way, it could do something. There could be rotation, and then that's a big problem. Then that's a big no-no. But really, not much here because by the looks of it, base reflectivity, really not much. There's really no rotation there. So I think it's mainly going to be right now. This is just for now. I think we're looking at just mainly a hail threat and a wind and rain, heavy rain and wind threat right now. I am sorry, um, but yeah. Whoa, what is this? This is out of the blue, everybody. Okay, I was not expecting this today. Um, if you don't mind me, I'm gonna take a look here, as now I'm very intrigued of what's going on. Somehow, some way, I don't know how, I don't know, but this is new. I don't know how in the heck this is possible right now. I don't know what is going on, but there is a severe thunderstorm warning for San Fernando, Nado, and this includes let's see here, Interstate 5, and this includes Interstate 210. Severe thunderstorm in Los Angeles. Look at that. That is something you don't see every day. So this just popped out of nowhere. At 3:32 PST, a severe thunderstorm was located over Chatsworth, moving southeast at 25 miles an hour. Hazard 60 mile an hour wind gusts, quarter size hail. Uh, what in the heck? I was not expecting this today. Severe thunderstorm in California. Just looking at everything and seeing the ingredients, this is something new you don't see every day. I'll say that. I wasn't expecting it because I don't think they're in a risk at all right now, which is interesting. But that right now, I mean, there's hail, it's producing. I mean, it's doing something. No rotation, once again, no rotation. Let me switch over to a better radar here. I don't think I can find any. This might be the best radar we have. Yeah, it is. So we'll just continue to monitor this situation here as there randomly was a severe thunderstorm warning that now is just popping up. But we got to switch back over here as this is the main concern right now. Um, There is a flood warning. This is a flash flood warning. Once again, flash flood warning until 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. Doppler radar and automated rain gauges indicated severe thunderstorm producing heavy rain across the warned area. Between 1 to 2 inches of rain have fallen. Additional rainfall amounts 1 to 2 inches are possible. Flash flooding is ongoing and expected to be shortly. So if you're in Dallas, there's a flash flood warning for your guys' area. And taking a look here, I want to point this out. 1.5 inches of hail located in Harmon, Texas, public, estimated by radar. Can you believe that, everybody? Tell me that ain't something you don't see every day. That's one nasty storm right there. Interstate 62 and 283. 283. And if you're in Atlas, you guys need to really take a look at this storm and realize that this storm looks pretty dangerous looking at everything. So that's concerning. That's very concerning that we're looking at. But yeah, that's what we got going on. Continuing to monitor this storm, we'll switch over radars real quick. This may be the best one to look at. CNN Glow radar. Yeah, that really ain't doing much. So we're gonna go on break real quick, guys. breaking. We have a tornado warning apparently that just came up. I am so sorry for someone who just now saw that. There is a tornado warning in areas. Sorry, guys. I was currently doing a little couple things on real quick. But there was a tornado warning right now, and take a look at this storm. We're to try to get closest radar we can. Um, yeah, it's a thing. It's in so many areas. I can't kind of. Uh, that's not gonna show it. Maybe this KINX. Anyway, it's in Canny, Notice, Havana. Wow, wow. Okay. Tornado warning for Interstate 75. You guys, if you're on Interstate 75, pull over, take cover in a ditch. There is a tornado warning. You can clearly see this. Look at this. Clearly a tornado warning. You got red touching green. The first tornado warning of the day, guys. This first tornado warning. CC drop. Not a CC drop, but there wouldn't be surprised if there is one. Once again, look at that. It's got really nothing in front of it. You can see it's feeding in that energy, which is very concerning. Wow. Wow, okay. So tornado warning. This one goes for This is in Kansas right now. Let's see. Here, we'll do this. I'm working on it, guys. Alright, so this is a tornado warning for southwestern Montgomery County and southeastern Kansas, and Chautauqua County and southeastern Kansas until 6:15 Central Standard Time at 5:50 Central Standard Time. Severe thunderstorm warning of capable of producing a tornado was located near Peru, Kansas, near Candy, moving east at 20 miles an hour. Hazard tornado, quarter size hail, radar indicator rotation. So there is a tornado warning finally, not finally, but first one of the day, so to say. So we need to keep a close eye on this one as there is a tornado warning. So I am very sorry for stepping away on that, but I did not even realize that there was a tornado warning right now, in effect right now. So we're gonna take a look here. Take a look here. It's a tornado warning. I mean, it's. I wouldn't be surprised if this thing if this thing is a tornado right now. It's. I'm gonna switch over radars real quick. That's not gonna help. Get the water. That doesn't help. Sorry, just switching over radars to see what's going on. I'm very intrigued at what's going on and what we can see. New severe thunderstorm warning 2. This is 6:15 a strong thunderstorm expected to become severe were located strong thunderstorms are expected to become severe were located along a line extending from near Marone to 11 miles southeast of Brownson to 7 miles southwest of Erie, moving southwest. Hazard 16 mile an hour wind gusts, quarter size hail, radar indicated. So there must be a line here that I'm not quite seeing. Alright, so that's the tornado warning there. Only two severe thunderstorm warnings in this area. Still that severe thunderstorm warning in California, if I'm not wrong. Yep, there still is. There's 2 severe thunderstorm warnings here. We'll just take a quick look here. I'm interested to see what we got going on there. See if there's any current watches out there. Still nothing, just still some stuff out here. Mesoscale discussions. Yep, really nothing there. So Atlas is still getting impacted by this strong thunderstorm. It did get extended, so the next areas is Lone Wolf and Garrett. There is a severe thunderstorm warning right along it too. This is going to be in Montgomery and Hester and Harmon. You guys are under the gun. Let's see, rotation. No rotation there. Mainly, it's going to be a wind gust threat to and a quarter size hail too. So this is until 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. As we go on into our commute, we're going to see a lot more activity, severe thunderstorm warning wise. And just like I said, there is another severe thunderstorm warning. This one is going to be until 6:45 Central Standard Time at 5:57 p.m. Central Standard Time. A severe thunderstorm was located near Cherokee, moving northeast at 25 miles an hour. Again, hazard 60-mile-an-hour wind gust, quarter size hail, and this is radar indicated. So let's take a look here of what's going on. So this is going to be a very interesting night as we go into later tonight. We'll continue to see what's going on. Look at that. That is a nasty thunderstorm. And I'm just going to put it out there. Anyone in Grant or Medford, you guys are under the gun again for more. A new report here coming in here. This is a report. Public hail, 0.88 inches of hail from that thunderstorm, and that is from the public. More reports coming in here in Sedan. Hail, again, 0.88 inches. This is from the public, and again, this one's going to be a train spotter, 0.70 inches of hail. So that's what we're looking at right now. I guess the only way we can actually see what's going on is through this radar here, which is a bummer, but that's the best we got. So there is a lot of rotation there, still, and that's the concerning part. Hold up, that might be a CC drop. No, it isn't. Okay. So we have a new tornado warning. Let's see where this is. New tornado warning. New tornado warning. Where is this at? It's not popping up here. Okay, so there's a new tornado warning, but it's not popping. We having issues today, radars? Oh, this is a continuation. Okay. I see what's going on now. My bad, my bad, my bad. So this is a continuation. There is another severe thunderstorm. Hazard tornado radar indicated rotation. This is till 6:45 Central Standard Time. So there is another a tornado warning. This is a continuation once again. This is a tornado warning, and this thing is capable of producing stuff too. So I want you all to realize this. These tornado warnings don't mess around today. They have the ingredients. They're there. Taking a look here at base velocity, it's really combined and like clumped, so to say. So it's hard to tell if there's anything there, but we'll continue to watch this. And down to at least 4, 5, 6, 7 severe thunderstorm warnings right now and 2 tornado warnings. Make that 8. Sorry, I forgot California. California. A flash flood warning. This is for California, Los Angeles, and Venerado. So once again, still continuing to monitor, you know, severe thunderstorm warnings and tornado warnings. Still is that rotation there too. So yeah, we'll continue to monitor this. So continuing to monitor severe thunderstorm warnings and tornado warnings at this time. We'll continue to monitor this as it goes on. So we're continuing to monitor this situation right now. I want to emphasize this: do not go outside if you're in any of these tornado warnings or um, severe thunderstorm warnings, as this could be, so to say, long, like very long tracked, or so to say, could be a, how do I say this? Not long tracked, more just say dangerous with the hail. New report coming in. Flash flood emergency management said on Highway 377 from Westport Parkway to Ridgepoint Parkway. Closed traffic being rerouted. So this is a flooding situation that is going on in downtown Dallas. Severe thunderstorm warning has got a little tornado warning has got a little bit shrunk down. I don't see as much rotation as before. Let me switch over to my radar scope. Because sometimes this will give us a good idea of what's going on. So there is a little bit of rotation there, and I'll show you what I mean by this. I'm sure it's showing. So this is our radar scope here. This is a good way of telling if there's a rotation or not. I do see a little bit of rotation, not by much though. So we'll continue to monitor that. Look at all that lightning though. The amount of lightning still there. And once again, there's your severe thunderstorm watch. This expires in 3 hours and 54 minutes. And this one expires, let's see, 2 hours 54 minutes. So we're continuing to monitor these situations right now. So those are the main areas we're just continuing to watch for, and we'll just continue to watch it and monitor the situation as it goes on, because I know we're just waiting to see what goes on. So we'll continue to monitor this situation. I'm sorry for the brief break earlier. I have just stuff to take care of. Trying to scroll through Twitter here, guys. Just continuing to watch this. So continuing to monitor the situation. We'll get a next update soon of what's going on. Download the next update. Nothing. Okay. Base reflectivity still showing a little bit of rotation. I think it's still dying off here. I think it might try to die off. still radar indicated, so that's a good thing. That's very much so a good thing. Uh, there is a new severe thunderstorm warning. I want to point this out. We'll go ahead and take a look at this. This is in a whole different area of a ball game or ballpark, whatever you want to call it. KIKL. Look at this. Nothing in front of it. This thing has nothing, nothing at all. Nothing in front of it. It is just free roaming it. There's nothing in front of it. There's nothing. I can't describe how amazing this could be if it does produce anything. Take a look at the rotation. There's a little bit of rotation. I won't lie, there's a little bit of rotation. But if you want a classic supercell, let me just say this is the one. This is the one. So there is a tornado, a not a tornado warning. Sorry, there is a little bit of a inflow notch. You can see this is where you want to watch out for. Let's see here. That's your inflow. You want the outflow going out. This is your outflow, and then this is your inflow. I'm sorry if my drawing is just a little bit messed up. Let me fix it. So this is your outflow, and this is your inflow. That's what really rotates it, and that right there will be the main thing that you want, and that's your rotation that you want to have. But look how classic of a supercell that thing is. I mean, that's just incredible. You want that right there, and then you have that textbook hook. I mean, I haven't seen one of those in a while, if I will say so myself. I haven't seen one, and this is something I will be intrigued to see what it does as it continues its journey. Very much so, a little bit of rotation. Let's see if that lines up here. It doesn't line up. That's the thing, it doesn't line up. But the thing is, this is the issue we're dealing with. It's in a radar hole. It's not doing a lot. It's having issues, so to say. And that's the issue we're having is it's not in a good radar coverage to deal with. So anywhere in near Justisburg or Claremont and Kent, if you're on Interstate 380, take cover now as this thing is moving that area in that general area. Severe thunderstorm, and we'll see what this one goes for. Severe thunderstorm warning for southeastern Kent County and northwestern Texas, southeastern Garza County in northwestern Texas until 6:45 Central Standard Time at 6:04. Severe thunderstorm was located at 6 miles north of Justisburg or 9 miles southeast of Post, moving east at 40 miles an hour, and again hazard wind damage and quarter-size hail. So we'll continue to monitor this storm as it continues to, so to say, continues to make its journey there. Let's just take a look here. Twitter, see what we can find. I'm just continuing to look at this, see what we can find. Um, yeah, really nothing. I can't find nothing. Yeah, really nothing. New update here. Kind of died off. It kind of died off. Let me just be honest. It kind of died off with this little structure it had. It's still starting to be more concerning though. We'll continue to monitor this situation as it still has that little notch in it that really is trying to get the inflow. Once again, this is not good if you want that rain because that's that rain band. You don't want that because then it will kill storms easily. So we'll monitor that situation. Once again, we'll monitor that situation. A new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued, and we'll go ahead and switch over to this new report. Okay, this is new. I want to point this out. A funnel cloud has been reported near Montgomery, Kansas by a public. there was a funnel cloud reported, so if this thing's on the ground, it's on the ground. Let's just take a look here. I just don't want to, interrupt and take another thing. But this is a severe thunderstorm warning. This will be going into, so say, Missouri, Missouri. And this will go into Missouri. You guys are good. If you guys are like anywhere from Kansas City, you guys are way good. You're good. You're good. Switch over to KINX. So looking at this is the storm. That's the moneymaker right here. So this is the tornado warning that's still in effect right now, and this did have a report of a funnel cloud. So I wouldn't be surprised if this goes tornado warning soon. We'll just continue to monitor this situation. They need to monitor this situation right now. We'll just kind of show you all what's going on. Tyro or Deering, take cover now. Obviously, Coffeeville or Coffeeville, Indian Village, and Jefferson, take cover now if you're in those areas. I want to emphasize this enough. So that tornado warning north of that was allowed to expire, but the southern one still is in effect until 6:45, 7:45. So I don't know what they're doing there. We'll just see what it does. But they're having a payday or something, a fun day, whatever they're doing. And once again, that tornado warning was extended. So this is going to be in effect. We'll go ahead and say this now. Till 7 p.m. Central Standard Time at 6:14 Central Standard Time, severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located over Troy, moving near Caney, moving at 20 miles an hour. It has a tornado and core-sized hail. Radar indicated rotation. So Coffeeville, South Coffeeville, Indian Village, Deering. Take cover now as there is a tornado warning, and there has been a report of a funnel cloud. I don't know what they'll do with it, but we'll continue to monitor this. Tyro, it's on top of you. You guys need to be in your covers. You have a matter of seconds or minutes at this point. You guys need to be in cover now. It was reported as a funnel, but I don't know if it's true or not. We'll just continue to look at what the NWS and everyone there will let them do their job, see what they say about it. Uh, so that's all we got right now, pretty much. We're just dealing with two tornado warnings, but the other one just was an extension. Oh, sorry guys. Still a little tired right now. So once again, I want to emphasize this: Coffeeville, Tyro, Deering, Indian Village, South Coffeeville too. I would take cover now too. And emphasize this enough. The tornado sirens are definitely going off right now. You guys need to be in cover now. This is radar indicated, but there has been a report of radar indicated rotation. So we gotta take that. We gotta take that like it's, take it like it's something like it's on the ground basically. Take it like it's serious. Take it very serious. It's not something to mess around with, folks. These things, even though they might not be on the ground, they could drop down easily. Trust me, I know. I've dealt with it before. And as we go into nighttime, you're not going to be able to see any of these things. The only thing you're going to hear tornado sirens. So take it like it's a real thing. Take it like it's actually on the ground. Don't mess around with anything. See, discussion. There was a new meso discussion, and this one is included. We'll go ahead and say this. This is included, so we'll go and show you this, guys. Alright, so the NWS, this was scale discussion 200, number 200. Discussion scattered thunderstorms, a few supercells per site across W331 as activity continues to develop along eastern plains, West Texas, and Texas into northern Oklahoma, with a large scale forcing its not renewed development east of the dry line and extending. So basically, what they're saying, severe threat with this activity and radar data suggests most robust updrafts and generating hail of 1 inch over the symptomatic from North CDS near PNC. This quarter may become more considerate, considerated, into mid-evening hours and boundaries. So what they're trying to say here is a concerning severe thunderstorm watch. This is concerning the severe thunderstorm watch. The areas down here, they are basically very concerned on the activity of what's going on, what's forming. So that's something that just came out just a little bit ago. I wanted to go ahead and put it to you guys and show you. Alright, let's switch over here. So once again, these were the severe thunderstorms that were going on. Santa Ana, Coleman. Again, you guys are under another severe thunderstorm warning. Again today. So take that like it's a real threat because you guys are under another again severe thunderstorm right now. Um, really, I'm just thinking this one right here. We'll take a look here. I'm interested to see this real quick. See, there still is rotation there by the looks of it on radar scope. I think it's dying. I really do think it's dying. If there's going to be anything, I'm going to go ahead and say this now. South Coffeyville and southern of Coffeyville. So these general areas, and if you live in those general areas, that's where the tornado might be hitting if it's on the ground still. I don't know yet because we really don't see so much, but if take it like if it's on the ground. Deering, you guys need to take it like it's on the ground. Indian Village, not so much. More of just be aware. Be aware of the situation. Tyro, you guys are not out of the clear yet. You guys need to still be in your safe spot. Jefferson, you guys are good. You guys are good. You guys aren't in the tornado warning, but you guys are getting some gusty winds and hail at times. So just take it like it's a tornado warning, and obviously it is. Take it like it's something serious, but we'll continue to monitor that situation up there. Yeah, that's pretty much what's going on now. not really nothing kicking up. New tornado warning has been issued. Never mind on this, South Coffeeville. You guys need to take it like it's a tornado warning now. You guys are under a tornado warning again. So take it like it's a tornado warning again. Coffeeville, you guys need to take it like it's a tornado warning because you guys are in it too. Once again, take it like it's serious. Don't mess around with it. See any other areas I could point out. If you're on Interstate 169, I would go ahead and start getting your preparations. If it does arrive around that time, at Interstate 166, you guys need to pull over in the ditch if you're in that area, as this is a tornado warning. Honestly, if you guys are in those general areas right there, you definitely need to turn like pull off to the side of the road and go ahead and so say get to your safe spot in the ditch. These guys here on 169 Interstate 169 and down through there, I would get ready if you could, if you really could. Um, and there's a turn, drop south if that's your best bet. If you could drop south, you guys will be able to get out of that area, but still minding that situation. Uh, you guys need to really, take this serious. These storms aren't playing around today. I want to go ahead and relay this report right now. This is concerning 2.55, 2.50 inches of hail in Kauaha, Oklahoma, reported by the public place Lone Wolf. That's crazy right there. That's a lot of hail dropping on that storm. Don't mess around with it. Really, don't mess around with that. Alright, Coffeeville, and South Coffeeville, you guys got a matter of 10 minutes. Coffeeville, you got a matter of 10 minutes. Deering, take cover now. It's right near you guys. Just take cover now. Tyrell, stay in your shelter for a couple more minutes as it is uh, now exiting the area. If the rotation's clearly in this area, I would stay in shelter for just a couple minutes longer as the storm passes. Indian Village, just be in your safe spot for just now. You don't have to take cover right away, but just continue to stay in that area as you guys are experiencing a tornado warning. Jefferson, you guys are good. Liberty, you guys are good. And Oklahoma, you guys are good. Let's see. Um, that's pretty much what's going on right now. Sorry, I'm trying to get my boots back. Again, continuing to monitor severe thunderstorm warnings and flash flood warnings. There's another severe thunderstorm warning issued for the areas of, we'll go ahead and read it out. Central, Rocky, Ghetto, Mountain View, Camalatio, Lone Wolf, Luggett, Babs, and Mountain View. You guys need to take cover now. We'll switch radars real quick. You can see, look at that. That's a mean storm right there if I've ever seen one. That right there, that's a mean storm right there. So that's very concerning as it's dropping large amounts of hail too. And I just want to go ahead and show you what I'm seeing right now too. Do you see how this all is connecting together through the radar? It's all trying to form like a squall line. That's the beginning stages of the squall line. That's very concerning because squall lines have a tendency of embedded supercells to embedded tornadoes too. Now, do I think this is going to happen? Possibly. Where do I think this is going to go? Possibly this area and this area. I do think that's where it's going to go. Let me read your list. And I think it's going to go through this area too. Honestly, I think this is what it's trying to do. I don't know for sure. We're going to go ahead and take a look here at this point here. Take a look at KTLX. Yeah, that's definitely what it's trying to do right there. It's trying to form a squall line here, which is very concerning. So yeah, that's what I think it's trying to do. Honestly, that's the concerning part about these. So we're continuing to monitor not one, not two, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 severe thunderstorm warnings and 3 tornado warnings at this time. Continuing to monitor those as these go on into the daytime and nighttime too, and continuing to monitor a possible squall line trying to form too right now. So continue to monitor that situation right now. And I'll go ahead and take a look here. It would look to be an embedded supercell here, but it's not. Yeah, it's not. Okay. Alright, sorry, I was just taking a look here. I was interested to see, intrigued basically, see what's going on there. So that tornado warning has expired for this area, so you guys are good. But I'm going to go ahead and say this still, Coffeyville and South Coffeyville, you guys need to take cover. Deering, Indian Village, take cover. And Tyro, you guys are good to get out of your shelters. You guys are still in the tornado warning. You guys are good to get out of your shelter as it is passing out of that area. It still would be on a monitor for possible more tornadoes or tornado warnings tonight. But you guys are good to get out of your shelter right now. See here, the latest. Not really no more things on Twitter really. Just kind of monitoring the situation right now. Just continuing to monitor severe thunderstorm warnings and tornado warnings at this time. Take a look at the latest HRRR model, and it has came out, I think. So we'll just continue to monitor these situations as they go on. Um, Tyro, you're good. Darien, Indian Village, continue to be in your safe spots. Indian Village, Darien, Coffeeville, South Coffeeville, continue to be on your safe spots. I'm gonna go ahead and say this area right here, and south of South Coffeeville, on I-69, you're good. You don't need to pull over, but just stay in that area. Coffeeville, you guys are in the direct path of this. You need to take cover now as you guys are under a tornado warning. Continuing to monitor. Still no mesoscale discussions. Let's see. Yep. And we're just monitoring the situation right now. Needs to be a thunderstorm warning. Let's go ahead and switch over to that real quick. Go ahead and take a look at this. Severe thunderstorm has been allowed to expire there. Let's see. Okay. So severe thunderstorm located. This is going to be for eastern Kingfisher County in central Oklahoma, southwestern Noble County in northern Oklahoma, Logan County in central Oklahoma, western Payne County in central Oklahoma, and southeastern Garfield County in northern Oklahoma until 7:15 p.m. Central Standard Time. This is moving at 30 miles an hour with a hazard of 60 mile an hour wind gusts and quarter size hail. So I'm gonna say this right now. This is moving very so say fast and slow at the same time. But we'll continue to monitor this situation as it is starting to show signs of forming to a squall line a little. Yeah, I think it is. I think it is starting to form to a squall line. Yep, indeed. So I'm gonna go ahead and say this much: if we do see any tornadoes out of this, I don't I don't know. I honestly don't know yet if we will or not, but we'll continue to monitor this situation. Tornado warning for O1Z, so this should expire soon. Both of these should be allowed to expire soon, and that'll leave us with just severe thunderstorm warnings. Report in here for St. Anna. This is a public Facebook post, had pictures of quarter-size hail at Road 618, which is High Road in Coleman, Texas. So that thing is producing some heavy, heavy hail. So if you're on Interstate 35 or State Route 740, or State Route 74, 740Q, or State Route 33, you guys need to take covers. There's a heavy thunderstorm going in that general area. Take a look down here south of this area. We're going to go ahead and take a look here. As you're going to switch over here See what all's going on right now. Jeez, Louise, okay. Okay, everybody, sorry about that. Near uh, these areas here is very concerning as there is a large thunderstorm here moving towards Brown and those areas. We'll take a look, zoom in here. Brownwood, Early, or Brown or Owens, you guys need to take a look out for this thunderstorm. Lake Brownwood and Bangs. Look out as there is a heavy thunderstorm heading your way. It does look like they were allowed to expire that tornado warning. That is always good to hear. So still some thunderstorms really firing up. I think it's going to be mainly, I think it's going to, knock on wood, we should be out of the clear for a little bit. And that's always good to hear. It's always good to hear. So go ahead and say this, South Coffeeville, you guys are good to go. You guys are good to go to your shelters, and just treat this like a thunderstorm, a general tornado warning. This expires around 7 o'clock Central Standard Time. So we're still good out of the clear. We're still not very so much. We're very much so monitoring the situation, and actually, never mind. You guys are good to get out of the clear. Coffeeville, Deering, Indian Village, and South Coffeeville. You're good to go. Just watch out for some heavy thunderstorms in that general area. Take a look here near. I'm gonna switch over the radar near Springfield's radar. Switch over there. What show? Anytime now. Okay. Look, that's a heavy thunderstorm right there. That's a heavy thunderstorm right there. No rotation on that right now. Just a heavy thunderstorm with some gusty winds. I think that's why they issued it. We'll switch over radars. I'm going to go ahead and take a loop over here. Thunderstorm warning would just expire in California already, guys. So here, right here, this is going to be your squall line. All the way down here. That's the one we got to look out for. We're just going to continue to monitor that one, see if it does anything later on. I mean, so far it's had a severe thunderstorm warning here and 2 down here, but I think it's really starting to really just form. I think the main concern now is just looking at, severe thunderstorm warnings and pretty much stuff like that. I mean, it's, I hate to say it, but pretty much getting in a quiet period right now. Let's see. Switch radars over here. So here's your thunderstorm here. So look, there is a little bit of rotation in this general area. There is a little bit of rotation, I'll be honest. So these general areas, Bangs take cover, as there could be a little bit of a tornado in that general area. Right now, we're just continuing to monitor the situation. We're just continuing to monitor the situation. No latest is triple R. There is a new mesoscale discussion. This one says severe threat continues in the severe thunderstorm watch 30, which is the Oklahoma and Kansas border. Isolated tornado potential near the Oklahoma. Okay, so there is an isolated tornado potential in that area, and they just now have a mesoscale discussion out for that. Uh, um, Obviously, storm activity is going to be continuing. So we'll just continue to monitor the situation. Obviously, continuing to just see what's going on. But yeah, it's pretty much what we're seeing right now. I'm going to switch over to the BRB and we are going to continue to just monitor these situations right now and show you all what's going on.